Welcome back to Theme Park Spark. Please like and subscribe.
There are multiple things to see and do on the Santa Monica Pier. If you're visiting LA, I highly recommend visiting the pier because you'll most likely recognize it from movies and TV shows. It's a very popular filming location.
We just left World of Barbie a few minutes ago, and we were planning to park on the Santa Monica Pier afterwards because we wanted to go to the pier and have lunch. We're here on a Saturday, so unfortunately the pier parking lot was closed, and by the time we left World of Barbie, it's pretty crowded. So we're having trouble finding somewhere to park right now. Kind of wishing we had just kept our spot at World of Barbie. So if you're going to World of Barbie and you want to go to 3rd Street or you want to go to the pier, maybe just keep your car there and walk, because we're kind of wishing we had done that at this point. But we are on our way to the Santa Monica Pier. If you want to see World of Barbie, check my other videos and we will link that in the description. If you are going to the Santa Monica Pier and you can't find anywhere to park nearby, there's a parking lot about 2 blocks away from the pier at the mall, and that is not all-day parking. So if you just want to walk around for a couple hours, that's much less expensive than paying $15 or $20, $25 for all-day parking. So we are still trying to find a parking spot. Here, wish us luck. The closest parking lot to the pier right now that is open is $15 for all-day parking, and it is if you go to the pier and you take a left and then you take a right down to the beach level, it kind of weaves you around down there.
We ended up parking in the parking lot on the beach right next to the pier, but we usually park on the pier. It turned out that the parking lot on the pier was closed that day for an event. It's not permanently closed. The first thing we did when we got to the pier was find a place to eat lunch. On this trip, we decided to eat at Bubba Gump, which is a restaurant chain based on the movie Forrest Gump. My kids have no idea who Forrest Gump is, but they humored me for a photo. While we waited for our table, we looked around the gift shop. There are also a lot of fun photos, signs, and other memorabilia inside the restaurant. We even walked downstairs to look at more signs and pictures. On other visits to the pier, we've eaten at other restaurants, such as Pier Burger, which is pretty good. We also really like Maria Sol, the Mexican restaurant at the end of the pier. It has a great view. My husband is trying to stick to a keto diet, so we went to Bubba Gump so he could get surf and turf. He got Forrest Surf and Turf, which comes with a 12-ounce boneless ribeye, grilled shrimp, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. The restaurant was easily able to substitute extra broccoli for the mashed potatoes upon request. I had Forrest Seafood Feast, which comes with fish and chips, fried shrimp, seafood hush puppies, fries, and coleslaw. The kids' meals are really cute because they come in a cardboard boat that is a replica of the Jenny. My daughter got the kids mac and cheese, which looked just like Kraft mac and cheese, and she loved it. My son just wanted dessert, so he ordered the strawberry shortcake. He also ate some of my husband's steak and some of my shrimp. The food was good, but you're paying for the location and atmosphere. Keep that in mind. After lunch, we went to our second stop on the pier, the Carousel. The Carousel is a historic landmark that has been on the pier for over 100 years. The horses were all hand-carved out of wood. The Carousel building also has birthday parties. There was even one going on when we were there.
Are we racing? Are our horses racing? I think I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
You are gonna win. I think I'm gonna win.
Did you win?
After the Carousel, we took the stairs down the pier to where the pier meets the Strand, which is the sidewalk that goes along the beach. There's a structure on the south side of the pier that looks like a dragon head and a boat, and it looks like they're made out of sand, but they're really not. There's a button in the boat that activates mist that looks like smoke coming out of the dragon's nose. It's a fun photo spot and a fun place for kids to play for a few minutes. There's also a small aquarium under the pier, but we didn't stop there this trip. Back on the pier, we headed to Pacific Park, the amusement park on the pier that is open year-round. My son really wanted to ride the roller coaster, which is called the West Coaster. This is the only oceanfront steel roller coaster located on a pier on the Pacific coast. Another iconic ride on the pier is the Ferris wheel, which is called the Pacific Wheel. This is the world's only solar-powered Ferris wheel. We didn't go on it this trip, but I went on it years ago, and while the views are amazing, it also kind of makes you feel like you're going to fall in the Pacific Ocean. If you want to ride all the rides, there are all-day wristbands you can buy. Besides rides, there are also lots of games, stores, and quick service restaurants. While my husband waited in line with my son to go on the roller coaster, my daughter and I headed down to the beach to play in the sand. This is a very crowded and very touristy area of the beach, but it's a convenient place to play in the sand if you're already at the pier. Santa Monica Pier is definitely a fun place to visit if you're in LA. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you liked this video, please share it with a friend. See you next time.